Joining me now is Senate Armed Services Committee member Joni Ernst. Senator, you're a veteran. Would Tomahawks be a game changer for Ukraine?
Absolutely, Stuart. This would be a game changer for Ukraine. And I understand the president's concerns about our own stockpile, and we need to maintain that. But with controlled usage in Ukraine, I think they could have an incredible effect for the Ukrainians. The Ukrainians will not win this war just simply being on defense. So, yes, Stuart, I think it's a game changer.
Have we any idea, though, what the Russians would do if we sent them the Tomahawk missiles and they fired off a couple of them?
Well, I think the Russians would be quick to back down, just as General Keane had outlined in the previous commentary. Russia is really under a lot of pressure within their own country. And I do think providing those weapons to Ukraine would give the Ukrainians that definite edge to win this war and put Russia back into a box that is necessary. I know that the president will be meeting with President Zelensky today at the White House, and I am very hopeful that we will see an end within sight. We know that, of course, this war started under President Biden. It will end under President Trump.
All right, good. And moving on. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says the government shutdown cost the economy around $15 billion a week. Senator, that doesn't seem like very much money to me. Do you think it's more than that?
Well, yes, I do think this impact overall to the federal government and to our country is going to be through the roof. And we have numbers just on federal government spending during the shutdown that is pretty unbelievable. What the federal government is doing right now is paying for those non-essential employees that are not working. So we are paying $400 million every single day for non-productivity of these non-essential workers. Right now, for each workday that has been missed by those employees, we're now at $5.2 billion the federal government will owe employees that are not currently working. And if we go through the end of the month, that will amount to about $9.2 billion the federal government will have paid, which will wipe out everything that we achieved through the last rescissions package.
But is it going to be Schumer's shutdown and the public blames Schumer, or is it going to be anti-Trump, Trump's just taking away our medical benefits? Which way is this going to fall?
Well, I think it will fall on the Democrats' shoulders, absolutely, Stuart. And if the public pays attention, we have voted 10 times now to reopen the federal government. This is the Schumer shutdown. He is not allowing Democrats to vote with us. We even brought up the Department of Defense, Department of War appropriations or spending bill yesterday, and all but 3 Democrats voted against that. That is regular order. That's doing business as we should in the United States Senate, and yet Senator Schumer, through his shenanigans, didn't allow Democrats to support that measure. So it is a very sad situation. I think if Americans are paying attention, they will see it is Senator Schumer who is not allowing Democrats to open up the government. We can have those discussions about health care on another day, but we simply need to open the federal government. It is going to hurt Americans. It already is hurting Americans.
Just wait till you see those No Kings rallies of the weekend, tomorrow especially. Senator Joni Ernst, always a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Stuart.
Ma'am.